What is up, everybody? This is Matt Okel with VYPE Media, and this is the Coach's Corner, shedding some light on some phenomenal San Antonio volleyball action. We got the head coach of Harlan Volleyball, Monica Gonzales. All right, Coach, y'all are coming off a phenomenal year in which y'all reached the state semis. Me being a Houston guy, I know y'all had to face a tough opponent.
We did, yes.
But tell me, what's been the mindset with this team as y'all have gradually made your way back to this fall season with the ambition of making another run back to state? So
So, like having the season we did, like we graduated 12 kids. So you definitely can't fill those holes. You just kind of go, we're trying to find our new identity. We had a phenomenal year. We were so blessed and have that ability, but we're just right now trying to figure out who we are, putting some new kids in different places. Like, even though we graduated 12, I still brought back 6 and 4 of them started. So that's a good problem to have. But also, like you said, just trying to figure out where the pieces fit. And, I wish we were at where we wanted to be right now, but I tell people, you don't want to peak in August. I want to peak in November. So if we can get there and grow every day, then that's what we're going to do. But the mindset is come in every day and work. Let's work harder. Let's get better. And whoever the next opponent is, that's the next obstacle.
Yes, man. Y'all do compete. I mean, I actually spoke with the O'Connor and Brennan coaches earlier today.
Okay.
I relayed the same thing to them. I'm like, y'all compete in a tough district. Y'all.
We do.
It's
and that's the best thing you want. We had our preseason, went to a couple big tournaments, which you want, but in district, like we have to go out, we got to fight, and I wouldn't want it any other way. You know what I mean? Like you got to get better by playing teams that are gonna challenge you and pick apart. And on Friday we played O'Connor, and they were phenomenal. They did a great job. So we got to go back to the drawing board and just kind of try to figure out what we need to fix.
I mean, it's playing up against the competition, having a finer quality of opponents. I mean, iron sharpens iron whenever it comes in this
Absolutely.
game. So, I mean, it gets you ready for the postseason, no doubt, getting to play those high quality Texas teams like them.
Mm-hmm.
So given that aspect, what do you think has been the secret ingredient towards this team's success? You've been there since it opened 8 years ago. How do you define the culture of Harlan?
We have some really good leaders, and we've had them all along. A lot of people talk like teaching them how to be leaders. I have they're just that they are. They go out. I have kids that want to come in and they want to be in the gym. Like, Coach, can I stay extra? Coach, can I get more reps? Coach, can I do this? And I joke because basketball kids will be in the gym all day, but you don't normally see volleyball kids in there. Our kids will come in early by themselves, set up a net, get extra reps. They'll stay later by themselves, set up a net, get some reps. So they want to be better. And they, when you have those kids that have tasted the state tournament, they know what it takes to get back, So they understand, like, it's just not going to be handed to us. And you wouldn't want it that way either. I tell kids, pressure is a privilege. And we have pressure, and I love it. Like, that's what we want. And we want to be able to come in every day and make each other better. So that's a good thing that we do every day.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, and I mean, I'm sure once you get to those later stages in the playoffs, as a coach, you'd really rather just be 3 sets and over.
My heart would much rather be 3 sets and out. Yes.
Yes. But I mean, I feel like it's like the equivalent to like a football game. It's in overtime. Like, I feel like the closer the matchup, the sweeter the victory. And
100%.
yeah, it's going to be the case whenever it comes to rounds 3, 4, 5.
Absolutely.
Once you get that higher level. So talk about some of the stars of this team. Who has been, you mentioned leaders, who has been those ones that, I mean, I know you could name all the names on the
right. I really could. And you talk about so we know I graduated 12, and we graduated Anaya Joseph, she was our girl last year, filling some spots as far as this year, like coming back, our setter. We have 2 setters, Isabel De La Rosa and Demai Man. Demai Man just committed to OU to set. We have also Talia Yancey, who's on the outside. She's going to Delaware. We did have a kid that came in the beginning of the season, but unfortunately she's going to go. She went out to injury that season. And her name was Brittany Finley. She is going to go to Texas State. So kids that are going to go play at the next level are definitely what have helped us get better. You know, my libero, Brooklyn Vigil, she's graduating early and going to Lafayette. So again, kids that understand that they're just not done here. You know, and again, like I say, I have a JC Hall that's coming up. I mean, she's a junior as well. I have two 6'2" sophomores, you know, Nyla Randall, Leanne. So like you said, you can name them all, but just kids that come in and work and they want to play at the next level. So when that happens, that helps a lot.
Yeah, I mean, based off of what, I mean, you were naming, I got a list.
Yeah, exactly.
I come prepared whenever it comes to those stats, but based off of what I can see, you got a very healthy mix of upperclassmen and lowerclassmen, which is vital. I think you got the next generation already learning from the established stars you have.
Yes.
But yeah, it's going to be very enticing. I'm excited for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Before you know it, I'm surprised we're already into the district portion of the schedule, tournament season.
Right.
So, I mean, Harlan, y'all are up there. Y'all are really, y'all are up there. It's good.
We're gonna come every day. And we're gonna compete. We're gonna give it our best. You know, like you said, you wish it would be 3 and out, but we went a 5-setter the other week with Mount St. Mary's from Oklahoma, and like you talk about how sweet, we were down by 9 and won 15-13. Like we were down 13-6 and we came back on a 9-point run. As your coach, your heart can't handle it, but as a coach, you also go, we have it in us. And that's where I want to be challenged. You know, I talk about sometimes we punch them and they punch us back. You know, we got to be able to be the last person standing. So do we have what's in us?
Yes, ma'am. It's a very, I'd say it's a very tumultuous sport. It is.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You got a lot of highs, you got a lot of lows, but
yes.
I think the energy of the game, the energy of the bench and the crowd really helps to feed into what keeps these girls going. And
absolutely,
we're really excited to see. I mean, obviously, I'm a little biased. I'm rooting for like Houston teams, but
I understand. It's okay.
But honestly, I mean, I wouldn't. That's why I like to talk to coaches. I like to talk to as I can, so I get that connection. And once, if you're the team that advances that far, be like, hey, I know that team. They're actually
absolutely, for sure.
Well, I wouldn't be disappointed if y'all do make it that far. We're really excited to see.
I appreciate it.
All right, no problem. This has been Matt Ogle with the Coach's Corner. We got Coach Monica Gonzales with Harlan. All right, the Hawks, they're flying, so keep an eye out for the people. All right, thanks.
Thank you. I appreciate you.